Hello! We are today in central Afghanistan. We are over mountains, as usual in Afghanistan, over very beautiful mountains. And we are heading towards a city called Chaghcharan, which is pretty much smack in the center of the country. And I wanted to come here before heading west for our final flight in Afghanistan. This is going to be probably a tricky landing. We are at 12,000 feet. The airport is still a while away. There's no ATC. The airport is not supported by Beyond ATC. And my plan is to start descending right about now, which means I'll turn off altitude hold and lower power so we start gliding down. It's going to be a visual approach. There are no procedures. As you can see, we are going to turn sharply to the left and then try to go straight into the airport, which should work. The problem is the mountains, as usual with this place. The airport is very high, 7,500 feet, so I want to descend initially to about 9,500, and then hopefully when we turn west we can descend the rest of the way and land on runway 7, I believe that's the runway. Yeah, runway 7 or 25, wherever. Yeah, we're going to turn to 81 degrees, see? It's a pretty sharp turn. The day is beautiful, it's hot as usual. Temperature should rise very swiftly as we descend. Chaghcharan itself, I believe it's a city of about 150,000 people. It is fairly old. During the... Oh my god, I forgot the name of the dynasty. Hold on. Let's quick look at Wikipedia while we descend. Yeah, sorry, during the Ghurid dynasty at around the 13th century, which ruled not only Afghanistan but also Pakistan and large parts of northern India. Was a Muslim dynasty that pretty much spread Islam throughout Pakistan and northern India and the rest of Afghanistan, which was already Islamized by then, but still. The city was kind of the summer capital for the king, but the Ghurid dynasty didn't last very long because soon the Mongols came from the north and their invasion was pretty brutal throughout Afghanistan. And this area they razed the city, but they kept a minaret, beautiful minaret called the Minaret of Jan, that was built by the Ghurids. I highly doubt it will be featured in the sim, but that's the most notable landmark of this area, the Minaret of Jan. And then of course the city was rebuilt mostly after 100 years. As I understand it, the Mongols pretty much destroyed all the infrastructure not only in this area but throughout most of Afghanistan, which again is sadly something that keeps repeating itself throughout Afghan history. Widespread destruction, widespread loss of infrastructure, and then keeping the people in extremely poor conditions. Oh yeah. And that's pretty much all I know about Chaghcharan. So far my plan seems to be working well. We're still a bit high, 10,500 feet, but we'll soon descend faster once we turn left, which should be soon. The city will be around here. This is a high valley, more or less, in the middle of the mountains. And yeah, I mean, we need to turn pretty quickly because those mountains are creeping pretty close. I'll do the autopilot turn really. There we go. I'll turn heading mode on, the plane will start turning to the left. And it should also descend more quickly, which is what we want. We're okay regarding speed and mountains. Yeah, we're at 15 miles from landing, 17 miles, and hopefully I have no wind information, I have no altimeter information, so we'll just make do. Can even go back to track mode and just keep descending against a very... We should be going straight to the airport now. Terrain map, as you can see, is a bit ominous, not much room for maneuver. Zoom in a little bit though. So we'll just improvise. I'll stop descent at 9,500 and we'll fly towards the destination for a bit. I only plan one more flight in Afghanistan. After this we'll go to Herat and then we'll start heading north towards Turkmenistan, then Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan and Russia, and try to go all the way to Siberia and then head back south. Those should be interesting flights, and that part of the world tour will take a while. Okay, 9,500. Actually, let's go way down to 9,000 feet. I believe it's safe. And try to get a visual on the airport. That's going to be the toughest part again. Mountains to the left, mountains to the right. And here we go. We can add a little bit more mixture, but not full mixture, because again, very high airport. We usually only want full mixture if the airport is below 3,000 feet, 4,000 feet, more or less. That's definitely not the case right now. Oh yeah, see some yellowing ahead, so we should be a bit wary. "10 miles. Holding altitude, adding a little bit of power just so we don't stall. And let's see if we can see the runway. Is it here-ish against runway 7, so it should be a little. That's probably something like that. So I'll start preparing for landing. Landing lights. We can turn off pitot heat. We can turn on fuel pump. Also turn off cabin heat. And I guess, yeah, let's take over. Descend. Let's see what we got. I want to go a little bit to the left so we can speed is low enough. Once we hit 5 miles, I'll drop landing gear. There is a lot of wind. I'll see how the plane is shaking. That's going to be the main issue. To get a decent landing here. We just as some sort of guidance. Early 7, so that's this. Okay, 5 miles. Did I press the wrong button? I totally did. Just turn off the strobe light. Anyway. That's landing gear down. First stage of flaps. Trimming up. You guys see a runway? I don't. Again, it's a default airport. Beyond ATC couldn't support it, so it's probably very bare bones. 8,500. Oh. Okay. Oh, I see. There we go. Thank you. Zoom level. Too much to the left. This should be enough time to correct it. But yeah, that's the runway right in front of us, hiding in plain sight. I'm an idiot. Full flaps. No power. That's the city, Chaghcharan. Let's trim up. Right, just to turn into the runway. Still a bit high, but it should be long enough. Oh, it's right next to the sea. There it is. Yeah, that's not really. Oh god, wind. Yeah, that's... You can see a windsock. Okay, this is not most... textbook landing you ever see. But I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Definitely not textbook, but I've done worse. Is there anything I can't? Yeah, no airport instructor whatsoever, so just leave it on the runway. Interesting, very close to the city. I doubt those houses look like that, but still. And okay. Let me add some power. Don't kill the battery. That's it. We are in Chaghcharan, Afghanistan. Next time we'll head to Herat. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.